My name is Tia, and I am a Stegosaurus. Okay. 21 afterwards. Hello, my name is Roger. I am Tia's carer. She thinks she's a Stegosaurus. Say again? I met you before, but I don't remember you claiming to be a reptile. And you're disabled?
I'm a carer.
And you're her carer? Oh, no. Did you see that bit on telly the other day when Russell Howard's career ended? It was amazing. Because he's got a big laugh, he's feeling happy about himself. And then the girls absolutely slammed him. Oh, I'm sorry about that, I feel like quite the arsehole. I was taking the piss out of my wonky eye at a gig in Cambridge. There's like 3,000 people there, and this bloke went, "I don't like it." I don't like it when you joke about your eye, because I have got a lazy eye. Surely, if anyone can, you can look the other way. He disagreed. Physically and metaphorically, we couldn't see eye to eye. Such a weird thing. I think wonky eyes are funny, man. Mine's lazy. You see my cousins. This is unemployed.
Trouble with young people taking drugs in Penzance. And they had 3 of them in court a month ago, and he said, "I should send all you boys to prison, but he said, I'm going to give you a chance to go out and convince other young people they shouldn't take drugs." And he gave them all a postcard with a little circle one end and the big circle the other. And he said, using that as a symbol, I want you to convince young people they shouldn't take drugs. Well, they've been in court again today. And he said the first one, "How many of you convinced?" He said, 8. He said, "That's very good." Well, it was good, wasn't it? He said, "How did you do it?" He said, "I told them if they take drugs, their heart will go to that size. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a big, strong heart. It'll be big as that." He said, "That's very good." Well, it was good, wasn't it? He said the second one, "How many of you convinced?" He said, 17. He said, "That's very good." He said, "How did you do it?" He said, "I told them if they take drugs, they just have a few friends. The circles of their friends will be that big. But if you don't take drugs, you'll have a lot more friends, and the circle of your friends will be big as that." He said, "That's very good." He said, "It's very good." And he said the third one, "How many of you convinced?" He said, 8,964. He said, "That is very good." He said, "How did you do it?" He said, "I told the young people of Penzance, if you take drugs, you'll go to prison. The policeman will catch you and he'll put you in prison. And when you go in prison, your asshole will be that size." I've been in to see the doctor. I said, I'm a bit concerned. I said, "Every time I fart, it goes Honda." He said, "Well, that is unusual." I said, "Honda." Well, he said, "Walk up to the surgery and see if you can get it to go." Well, I run up, he said, he went, "Honda." Good heavens, he said. He said, well, he said, "Sit down, I want to talk to you." He said, "Are you a married man?" I said, "Oh, yes, I'm a married man." He said, "Are you a happily married man?" I said, "Very much so." He said, "Is your wife with you at the moment?" "No," I said, "Not at the moment. She's at a 3 weeks holiday in New Zealand." And he said, "You're missing her badly, aren't you?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "That's it. Absent makes the farts go Honda." Well, he said, "I followed you here." He said, "You was doing 100 miles an hour." I said, "You tosser, I haven't been out an hour." Then he got his head in the car. His head was in the car. His head was in the car. He's looking right up his nostrils. He said, "Have we been drinking? Have we?" Well, hell, I said, "I don't know what you've been doing." "I've had about 15 pints, I have." Well, he said, when you blow in this bag, he said, this bag will tell me if you're pissed or not. I said, I got a bag home that'll tell me that. I've been told by the teacher I got to learn the difference between theory and reality. I said, well, going after your mother, if she sleep with a plumber for £1 million. He come back and said, Mother said, yes, she would sleep with a plumber for £1 million. I said, well, there you go. Now go and ask your sister if she'd sleep with a plumber for £1 million. He come back and she said she would as well. I said, there you go. That's the difference between theory and reality. In theory, we're sitting on £2 million. In reality, we're living with a pair of slappers. He went down the road with my new Bentley, a brand new Bentley, and the police stopped him. He said, mate, he said, where did you get the money to buy this car? He says, nothing to do with you. Mind your own business, you nosy bastard. He said, that's no way to talk to a police officer. He said, well, mind your own business, you nosy twat. He said, get out of that car. Get out of that car and stand there. And he stood Denzel in the middle of the road, and he got a spray can, and he drew a circle around Denzel. Right, he said, you stand in that circle, and don't you move. He said, I'll teach you. That's not the way to talk to a police officer. And he went back, and he took his truncheon out, and he smashed in all the back lights of the Bentley. Well, Denzel is pissing himself. He said, I'll stop you laughing, you twat. And he went up front, and he smashed in all the headlights. But this time, Berthi's nearly on the ground. You bastard, he said. You laugh at me. And he took his keys, and he went up one side and down the other, and the bonnet. He said, why the hell are you laughing? He said, every time you turn your back, I jump out the circle.
I'm down the town yesterday, my mobile rang. Hello? Where are you? I said, what? Where? She talks to me like I'm a fucking dog's turd. Where the fuck are you? I said, hang on, you know that jeweller's shop you were looking at in the arcade and you saw that diamond ring with a ruby inset? A sapphire in it? She went, yeah, fucking attitude change then. I said, well, I'm in a pub next door getting pissed. What made you ring me? She said, I was thinking of you. I said, why? She said, I'm having a shit. I got home, there was a big crowd outside the house. Some lad had come off his moped. I said, excuse me, stand back. Huh? I said, stand back, please. You a doctor? I said, no, that's my pizza. Then I didn't want to be one of these husbands who doesn't trust his wife. I said, I go on then, but take the mobile phone, I'll ring you up, see if you're okay. Can we take the car? I said, you're pushing your fucking luck now, aren't you? Well, Tracy's husband's on night, he needs the van. I said, take the fucking car, be careful. Well, they'd only been gone an hour. I put Radio 2 on Sally Traffic. Sally come on, a police from Lancaster apparently had said, traffic coming from the M621 Manchester, M55 North West coming down from the M6. There's a car on the wrong side of the motorway, so I'm straight on the fucking mobile. I said, darling, it's me. Be careful, there's a car on the wrong side of the motorway. She said, they all